ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to address this summit at a time when the buy local message is more important than ever. The economic damage caused by the COVID-19 pandemic has placed even greater demands on our economy to provide employment and livelihood opportunities. The pandemic has both exposed the fragility of global supply chains and revealed the great capacity we have here in South Africa for innovation and adaptation in manufacturing. In the space of just 2 years, through collaboration and out of necessity, we managed to build local production capability in ventilators, hand sanitizers, medical-grade face masks, and gloves, as well as vaccines and therapeutic drugs and anesthetics. Not only did we produce these goods to meet local demands, but also to meet the needs of other countries on the continent where we started exporting to. Local production is important because it encourages national pride in the goods, services, and products that are made on our own home soil. It supports the growth of small businesses and the expansion of larger firms. It creates employment and sustains livelihoods. Local production supports our manufacturing sector. It enables us to build much-needed infrastructure and improve our services. As our country's official localization campaign, Proudly South Africa, whose badge I am wearing, continues to fly our flag here and abroad, we all feel a great sense of pride seeing the Made in South Africa label on products in other countries. It is even more encouraging to see them on shelves and in factories here at home. Besides the vast array of products on supermarket shelves that are locally produced, South Africa is a producer of goods and services in agriculture, in agro-processing, clothing, textiles, automotive, furniture, medical equipment, and pharmaceuticals, to name just but a few. A growing local market enables producers to expand and to start exploring export opportunities in other markets. We manufacture many of the vehicles that are exported to the rest of the world. The BMW X3, just like the Ford Ranger and the Mercedes-Benz C-Class, is manufactured and assembled here in South Africa. The employment value chain in this sector is enormous, from the factory to dealerships, the components and spare parts manufacturing, after-sales service, mechanics, and sales personnel. The output of our creative industries is also extensive. Day by day, our artists are gaining new audiences around the world. We see, for example, the runaway success of Amapiano and how it is part of the music scene in many parts of the world. More and more locally produced films are being seen on screens across the globe and on the world's largest streaming platforms. Whether it's in music, literature, art, or fashion, South Africans are setting trends both locally and beyond our borders. Our message at this annual summit and Expo is that whether we are individuals or businesses, we can and we should all choose to buy local. By buying local, we are supporting livelihoods, small business development and job creation. We are supporting investment in research, in new technology, and in innovation. As long as we are producing quality, locally made goods, we should also be buying them. We have a number of aims for this summit. Firstly, to assist government departments and agencies to use procurement legislation and procedures to drive demand for local goods. Secondly, to encourage corporate South Africa to expand its use of locally made goods and services. And thirdly, to educate consumers on labels of origin and on their role in contributing to job creation by buying locally made goods. This year's program is versatile. It is also dynamic and informative, with sessions on technical innovation, on the benefits of special economic zones, and workshops for entrepreneurs on intellectual property and other issues. In the State of the Nation address in February, I made a point of mentioning that my suit and shoes were made by local producers using the hands of South African workers. I did so to draw attention to the quality of local goods and to the capability of local manufacturers, but also to encourage all South Africans to support Proudly South Africa campaign. It is not enough, however, to encourage people to buy local. We need to work together to create an environment that supports local companies. That is why we have partnered with stakeholders in various industries to develop sector plans that have already increased investment in production in several industries. To create an environment more conducive to local production, we are reducing red tape and removing the barriers to entry for emerging companies. We are undertaking far-reaching reforms in energy, telecommunications, and in our ports and railways to improve the competitiveness of our products. We all need to make a contribution to this effort, from government and state-owned enterprises to business and labor to producers and consumers, because we all benefit from this effort. This summit and Expo is a valuable opportunity and platform to create greater awareness and appreciation about the benefits and transformative power of buying local. I wish the summit and the Expo every success for the good of the participants and for the good of our country. And I thank you, and have a happy summit.